Yeah.
Nigga, I just told you, man. I'm trying to.
You know, somebody use my shit
Hold
against
on.
me. That's the worst part.
Is there a way so the stream can't hear my unmute if I mute?
So press the screen button, and then if you go down to the broadcast, it should have like a microphone. You turn it on. Like you pick the stream itself, like it should have like a microphone with something.
Oh, okay, yeah, mute microphone. Okay.
And the Rebels will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That game makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's leg way. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Impressive spin there. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out, fun and gun, and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result was a tackle for a loss for the backer. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Trying to extend the play. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the move, looking deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And here's the handoff. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught near the sticks. It's Wolf. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to chuck it again. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down and goal upcoming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
what a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. 0. This offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Running it back. It's Hawkins. Coverage team brings down the returner. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home making a sack there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Gators will have to kick this away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner will be brought down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 20. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Florida 28.
The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half.
Number 29, set to advance on the football.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll feed the back again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
35, Ole Miss, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And Time to get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Florida, 42. Ole Miss, 0.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jones. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game. And I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Jones. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a
deep shot caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida 42, Ole Miss 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Down he goes. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
He eludes the rush. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to...
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has got hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking through defenders. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early. Ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.